Hello everyone and welcome to Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. We are talking about all things rock, hard rock, and heavy metal. And on this episode of the Metal Coach, I'm going to break down every track off the brand new Dokken album that came out on October 27th, 2023, called Heaven Comes Down. But before I get into Heaven Comes Down, please hit that like and subscribe button, leave some comments in the comments section so we can continue to grow the channel. All that and more when the Metal Coach returns. Coming up next. Welcome back to the show, guys. I'm your host, Stephen, the Metal Coach Holly. And as most of you already know, I am a huge Dokken fan, going all the way back to the first album, 1983's Breaking the Chains. When I think of Dokken, I think of rock anthems, big melodic guitar riffs, shredding lead guitars, hooky choruses, and soaring vocals. I took my time with this review and listened to it several times before I ever wrote my review of what I thought of the album. It has been more than 10 years since Dokken released their last studio album, Broken Bones, which I absolutely love. Some people really didn't care for it. I thought it was brilliant. During that time, the classic lineup did reunite one more time for a live album, Return to the East Live, that was released in 2018. This live album also had a new track called It's Another Day, which in my opinion was incredible. The new era of Dokken is comprised of vocalist Don Dokken, of course the namesake of the band, guitarist John Levin, bassist Chris McCarvell, and drummer BJ Zampa. Of course, with the new album from Dokken comes the same old questions. Does Don still have anything left in the tank? How is his voice going to sound? Will the albums have that classic Dokken vibe to it? And in my opinion, I emphatically say yes to both. The album Heaven Comes Down, in my opinion, is just an absolute brilliant old school sounding Dokken album. I totally love the album and it has been one of my favorites so far in 2023. The album, of course, kicks off with the mid-up-tempo rocker Fugitive, which to me is classic sounding Dokken. The song features the Lynch-esque soaring leads and 80s anthemic hooky choruses, just what every Dokken fan wants to hear. Don sounds amazing, and so does the rest of the band. Levin is the star of the song, of course, with his incredible and melodic guitar playing. It is a high-energy song and a great way to kick off this magnificent album. It shows that Dokken still has what it takes to put out classic 80s sounding melodic metal. So let's take a listen to this great song right now, and it's called Fugitive. Heaven Comes Down is the track Gypsy. To me, it's just an absolute mid-up-tempo rocker. And the song, in my opinion, has a classic tooth and nail era Dokken vibe to it. Just sounds like the 80s, and I love it. Love the melodic guitars. Has that cool anthemic chorus. And that melodic solo that Levin throws down is brilliant. Don's vocals sound strong on this track. And it shows that he really tried to put together a song that would satisfy the masses. So let's take a listen to Gypsy right now.
Raise yourselves, search for your horizon before the darkness comes.
With Dokken, and let's check out one of my favorite songs on the album. It is the mid-up-tempo rocker Is It Me or You? This song is bluesy and just brilliant. In my opinion, it sounds like classic Dokken, but also fresh and modern sounding. It has an incredible bridge that leads into the solo that sounds a bit like Led Zeppelin. Don's vocals are really strong here, and he shows why he was one of the best at one point in time in his career. Chorus is catchy, and you'll be singing along and cranking it up to 11. The solo is absolutely freaking brilliant and has attitude and some flair to it. So let's take a listen to this brilliant track, Is It Me or You, right now.
Trying to win this fight, baby, you gotta choose. Whoa, must you drag me down? Am I really not worth it, baby?
Let's keep it rolling here and go into the song called Just Like a Rose, which I really like. It is a pop metal gem. The song has an infectious chorus bolstered by cool vocal harmonies. It is not the strongest song on the album, but still has enough of that classic Dokken sound to keep old school fans engaged and happy that we even have new Dokken music. So let's go take a listen to Just Like a Rose right now.
I should have treated you just like a rose, so fragile that I didn't know. I should have treated you just like a rose, spreading your leaves in the sun. I should have treated you just like a rose, so fragile that I didn't know.
Okay, guys. What would a Dokken album be without a power ballad? And we have a brilliant one for this particular song. It's called I Will Never Give Up. This song is one of my favorites on the album and harkens back to Tooth and Nail and Under Lock and Key at certain points. Don just rocks the song like only he can, and he sounds amazing, and the song is great. Absolutely love the anthemic choruses, and it's a sing-along chorus to boot, even better. The song has cool, shimmering, arpeggiated guitar chords and soaring guitar leads and solos that will have you getting out your air guitars and have you throwing up the lighters with the lights turned down low. The drumming is powerful and the bass line thumps and the rumbles throughout the song. So let's take a listen to this song right now. It's called I'll Never Give Up.
Never give up. The world has changed, but still I believe. I'll never give up, even when it comes to the end. I guess what I'm trying to say, if you believe, then let me
The next song up that we're going to talk about is called Saving Grace. It has a really cool vibe to it. It is a hard rock gem and one of my favorites on the album. It's a hard rock and heavy metal track with a cool bluesy vibe to it. Just makes the song so much more infectious. Great vocals by Dawn. It has a cool sing-along chorus that will get you singing. The drums and the bass rumble and add extra energy and power to the overall feel of the song. The riffs from Levin are memorable, and the song is just really cool. So let's take a listen to the song Saving Grace right now.
Saving grace. Now I'm drowning in my blood, in an ocean full of lies. The one that found his happiness lives beneath the tree of
Okay, guys, we are rolling down the track and rocking with Dokken a little bit still. We're going up to the next song. The song is called Over the Mountain. Personally, it's not one of my favorites on the album. It is just not Dokken, in my opinion. It doesn't really have that Dokken vibe to it. The chorus is simple and not inspiring, but the riffs are kind of memorable. I think Levin did a great job on the riffs. The song to me has more of a Thin Lizzy vibe to it with an Irish rock cadence, if that makes sense. It is a decent hard rock track without a standout guitar solo. Not one of my favorites, but let's go ahead and take a listen to Over the Top right now.
Find my way. Each step I take brings a better day. Get to the top so I can see.
Of Heaven Comes Down is another power ballad called I Remember. Personally, it's not one of my favorite songs on the album. It does have some cool elements to it, though. It is a bluesy ballad showcasing a melodic chorus and heartfelt lyrics. It reminds me of almost a rehashing of Alone Again a little bit. The song does have a really good guitar solos in it, and the guitar work would, in my opinion, save the song from being one of the worst on the album. So let's take a listen to the song I Remember right now.
I remember when we were outside. I remember those better days. But these memories just won't fade away. I remember.
The final two tracks off of Dokken's new album, Heaven Comes Down. This one is called Lost in You, and I think it is a hard rock masterpiece. It's an anthem, and it has really a Whitesnake-esque vibe to it, which I didn't think I would hear. I think that Levin's guitar work on this track is just freaking brilliant. It is bluesy, and the song rocks hard. I love the tempo changes in the verse part of the song and how the intensity just soars into the bridge and into the chorus. Dawn sounds fantastic here, and you'll be singing along with that anthemic and hooky chorus. The solo is just killer, and it's definitely a highlight of the song in my opinion. The bass and thundering drumming takes it just to another level. So let's get out our air guitars and let's check out this really cool song called Lost in You. Let's go right now.
Time is through.
Made it to the final track off of Dokken's brand new album, Heaven Comes Down. It is the song called Santa Fe. It is an acoustic ballad that is detailing Dokken's personal journey and his desire to get away from Los Angeles, get away from people in general, because the world just kind of was crazy the last 3 years. The acoustic arrangement allows Dawn's very emotive vocals to shine through. At first, I hated the song, but as I've listened to it multiple times now, I've actually really enjoy it now. It is not a true Dokken song, but I think it is really good. I think it's just different. So let's go check out the ballad Santa Fe right now.
Far away. So if you're looking for me, maybe you might find me in a place called Santa Fe.
conclusion, guys, Heaven Comes Down encapsulate Dokken's trademark sound. John Levin's guitar work is simply stunning across the whole entire album, and to me, the star of the album. The rhythm section of bassist Chris McCarvell and drummer BJ Zampa help add a heaviness to the album that I feel it was much needed. Don, in my honest opinion, exceeded my expectations vocal-wise and put together a strong vocal performance and wrote a great album. I feel that this album, to me, is 8 out of 10 Metal Fist, and like I said before, one of my favorite albums of 2023. Also, I am just thankful that we got new Dokken music this year. So there you go, guys. The brand new Dokken album, Heaven Comes Down, that released on October 27th. Please let me know what you think about the album and put some comments in the comment section. Let's get to talk about this brilliant new album. Just a reminder, before you leave today, please hit that like and subscribe button. Give me some thumbs up to support the channel. And I want to thank you personally for joining me tonight and for helping me make this channel succeed. Help me keep growing it. I would appreciate it. And remember, as always, guys, keep it fun, keep it metal, crank up something loud, and I'll see you guys really soon. Take care, guys. Keep it metal.